Hello everyone, it is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at Robertson Family Field. Very fitting for the second round of the CIF Southern Section 4 Championship Division 6 playoffs for softball. We have the Viewpoint Patriots and they're taking on the Nogales Nobles. The Nogales Nobles in the second round matchup. We already got first pitch underway because of some technical difficulties. But Payne Roar already struck one out, and I'm here with Daniel Kaufman, producer and co-caster. Daniel, any thoughts?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game here. Sorry for the short delay there. Just had some technical difficulties on the broadcasting side. But we're here now. Nogales is a very heavy-hitting team with lots of home runs. There are two freshmen, Angela Arcos and Jada Eaton, lead the team in average and home run. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Viewpoint's Peyton Roar is on the mound. She is an absolute game changer. 1.57 ERA with 200 strikeouts in every single pitch pitched for Viewpoint up to this point in the season. Their top four in the lineup, batting-wise, is going to be absolutely crucial for a win here.
Yeah, Payne Roar just struck out first two Ks of the game. Some great at-bats right there. And that is grounded, and that's going to be the first hit on Krishik's trying to go. And that's going to be Jasmine Aguirre, as she comes in with a double. She's playing shortstop from Nogales. And Jasmine, pretty good hitter this year. So, good thing to start off her day. And now coming up to bat is Alexis Chavez. Chavez hitting .304, 2 home runs. One of the many slugging players for this Nogales team. Payne's getting ready for the first pitch of the at-bat. And that's going to be a ball outside, 1-0 count. Payne just looking to strike out the side here, or just get any out. Putting the Patriots up. And that's going to be a 2-0. She just saw what the top four of this lineup can do. And that is a 3-0 count. You know, as long as the run doesn't come across, Payne's okay to walk one here. She doesn't need to force it. But that's the first strike. 3-1. Trying to come back in the count.
Yeah, on a 3-0 count there, it's good to just take one because the ump could just call the ball even if it goes over the plate.
Ooh, 3-2. What a pitch from Payne. Down in the zone. Now see if she can get this final strike. Strike out the side. She can get 2 Ks in the inning. Oh, strikeout! Jeez, from Payne Roar. Beautiful inning. 1 hit, but that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. No runs come across. A double from Jasmine Aguirre. Other than that, 3 strikeouts for Payne Roar. Pretty productive inning, isn't it?
Absolutely. Very productive striking out the side there.
Yeah. And now due up, we have Jules Mazzolini, senior, playing shortstop. Jules been playing pretty well this year. 413. 1 home run, gets on base, slugs. This Viewpoint team, they won't hit a lot of home runs. They'll get on base and they'll get some RBIs. And for the batting lineup, here it is. We of course have Jules, Carly, Payne, and Edith in that top 4. Then we have the bottom, Natalie, Bianca, Sophie, Josie, and Brooke. And that bottom of the lineup, pretty underrated. You know, Sophie hitting very well, so is Brooke, Bianca. Natalie and Josie, both great fielders, also looking to hit some absolute nukes. And we have Autumn Krishik in the left field because of Sophie Weiss is DP, which is a flex position, so she won't have to field, she'll only have to hit. And for Nogales, pitching will be Bianca Valadez. And Bianca doing pretty well, 3.17 ERA. They're 43 Ks this year and 86 innings pitched. Basically averaging 2 strikeouts per inning. So pretty solid. She's, of course, a senior out there. But let's see what she can do. Hopefully, Viewpoint can get to them. Get some hitters. You know, we have those first two, Jules and Carly. Gonna be great as long as they get on base. Should set up a lot for Edith and Payne, who can hit some home runs, get some RBIs, put some runs on the board. And now we have the first pitch coming up of the bottom of the inning. Jules Mazzolini looking to get on base on this very lovely day. 65 degrees. See if Jules can get something. And takes that 1-0. Good take there. One-0 pitch. Ooh, Jules strikes.
That's a good one to swing at.
Yeah. Good pitch right there. Looked like a changeup. Just absolutely dips down the zone. Solid pitch. You know, you see it right there. Just falls off the table. That doesn't fall off the table. And that's... Ooh, what a pick right there from Aguirre. And that's an out. What a play from Aguirre. You know, Jules gets some good contact. But Nogales' shortstop stops it. And now up to bat, we have freshman Carly Nelson. Carly, great story. You know, plays for I-5 Ventura outside of school. One of the few club players on this team. And also a very rare lefty. So see what she can do. Batting .417, leading the team in average, and she's going to foul it off for the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, and that's grounded. Gonna go to the second baseman for the easy out. Quick second, Daniel Massana gets it. Gets past the pitcher, but doesn't mean anything for them. Now we have Payne Rohr up to bat. Of course, the ace on the mound, looking to do some damage. Also great with the bat. Hitting 3 home runs this year, 305 average. Ooh, it's gonna ground that through the gap. Payne gets on base, single. Oh, and just beats it out. You know, good play from Sam Varela. Managed to go towards that, almost get to first. But Payne manages to beat it out. Up to bat now. Edith Mendez, catcher. Payne's counterpart, really. See what she can do. Leads the team in home runs. Maybe just advance the runner here. Ooh, strike one. Solid pitch right there from Valadez. Edith hitting 365. It's gone down a bit from Campbell Hall game earlier this year, the last game we broadcasted. But still hitting pretty well. Drove in 2 RBIs. Ooh, and that's going to be grounded. Just flicked to 2. Nogales got out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning right there. Or not 1-2-3, sorry. 3 outs. For Nogales, and as we go to a commercial break, we'll come back at the top of the second. See you after the break.
Resilience is important because it gives people the strength to overcome hardships. Resilience is the ability to bounce back when things don't go your way.
Global citizenship is important because we should all care about the whole world. We should clean up wherever we go, follow rules and laws, and respect the world we live in. I'm sure that everyone would like to live in a world with kindness and friendship.
Academic depth is learning and understanding things on a deeper level so that knowledge can be utilized throughout your entire lifetime.
Leadership calls everyone in a different way.
Inspired leadership is the ability to reflect the support and benefits offered to you back onto someone else in need.
Let's cherish every minute studying in this great community. Let's learn every single day, patiently, seriously, rigorously, fruitfully, and joyfully.
And we are back here, top of the second, 0-0 game. Payne back on the mound here. Pretty solid inning from her, only allowing a double to Jasmine Aguirre from Nogales. And then for Viewpoint at bottom of the first, Payne had a bit of production, just getting on first. Couldn't do much with it as 3 other batters struck out. And now, up to bat for Nogales, we have Jalen Uribe. And Uribe, batting .395, one of the better players on this team. 3 home runs, probably the 3rd best player for Nogales, and she's going to hit a foul, 0-1 count. And I think Payne's already settled in. 3 Ks, obviously. Hopefully she can add to that. If Payne's throwing some strikes, getting her strikeouts, she's on. Ooh, outside of the zone, just can't shy away from it.
That swing was just a little early there. She really wants to hit that thing out of here.
You know, this Nogales team wants to hit bombs, and you know they can. You know, hitting 9-7, 3-2 for 4 of their players. Ooh. High cheese from Payne, making the 4th strikeout. Wow.
And that is what's just so scary about Peyton. We're only 4 outs into this, and every single one is going to strike out.
Yep. You know, she's also coming off a no-hitter. 2 back-to-back no-hitters in the CIF wildcard and division. CIF Southern Section 4 championship playoffs for Division 6. Obviously, the first one against Beverly Hills, as that is a ball 1-0. Or strike. Oof. Borderline pitch, but Payne gets it. Obviously, against Beverly Hills, threw a no-hitter, and then against Alverno Heights, threw a no-hitter, but due to an error, a run came across. And that is another strike. 0-2 count. Danielle Masana, that second baseman for Nogales, not looking to strike out here. You know, hitting .269, pretty good on base, hitting some RBIs, 17, and that's outside, 1-2. Now Nogales trying to get some more production. Obviously, Jasmine Aguirre doubled from the top of the first, 3rd batter in. Now Danielle Masana trying to replicate that, and that is popped foul. Oh, and that is the 2nd strikeout of the inning. 2nd out of the inning. 5th strikeout of the game. Like you said, Payne Roar, scary. 5 outs, 5 strikeouts.
Yep.
She's on. And now, up to bat, up in the box, Marina Sandoval, catcher for Nogales. Hitting .225, .247 slugging. Solid player up here. And that's a good pitch from Payne.
That's just hit the corner of the zone.
Now an 0-1 count. Payne looking to choose her pitch wisely. Doesn't need to force it. Ooh, falls out the glove, but it's a ball anyway. 1-1. Oh, it's going to be a bunt attempt. And can Carly Nelson get to it? Oh, good pick right there from Brooke Schwartz at first. Good reaction from Carly Nelson getting there, making the 3rd out of the inning. You know, unexpected bunt. Maybe that catcher had a little bit of speed on her. A good job from Viewpoint to get to that. And now we're going to the bottom of the 2nd, 0-0 game. Up is going to be Natalie Campos. See what Natalie can do. Senior, you know, hitting 152, 181 slugging, 8 RBIs. You know, maybe not an amazing season, but she gives Viewpoint what they need. Steals some bases, has a bit of speed on her. See if she can get something going for the Patriots. And as we're waiting for the bottom of the 2nd to get on, we would like to just thank everyone that made this possible. You know, for me and Daniel to be here this afternoon, broadcasting this great game. We have to thank our sports media class instructors, Coach Bish, and Coach Sheehy, or Shehai, my bad for pronunciation. And of course, head of the athletic department, Patrick Moyal, and everyone at CIF for making this possible. And of course, Mr. Powers and everyone else that gives equipment. You know, this is truly not once in a lifetime, but the start of something beautiful. Don't you think, Daniel?
Yeah, we're hoping to have a lot more of these here in the future, and you know, this is just the start.
Now the innings underway. Natalie Campos coming up to bat. Nogales pitcher Bianca Valadez trying to get 1, 2, 3 or just get some outs. Obviously pretty solid top. Only had 1 base runner, which is Payne Roar with the single that she nearly beat out. Now she's coming in. And that is outside, 1-0. Good take from Campos. And that is 2-0 for Campos. Here's the 3rd pitch. And she swings, fouls. 2-1. Campos demonstrating some pretty good patience. Obviously, if you're ahead in the count, you can swing on that 3rd pitch. Here's the 4th pitch of that bat. 1-2. Grounds it to the pitcher. Valadez, easy glove. And that is 1 out for the Patriots. Now coming to bat, we have Bianca Gomez playing right field. And Bianca, pretty solid, pretty clutch player, hitting 217. Doesn't get on base as much as a lot of the other team, but slugs pretty well, gets some RBIs. Very underrated player. And she's gonna leave that. And that is a strike. Nice pitch in the bottom of the zone. Ooh, swings at that. Good pitch from Valadez. That is the 1-1. 3rd pitch. Oh, that's going to be popped out. Is that going to drop? And no. Center fielder Jada Eaton is going to get that. Jada pretty good at center field. Bianca got some good bat on that. Couldn't do much. And now we have Sophie Weiss. Sophie Weiss, injured for the very beginning of the season. But, you know, came back. She's doing very well, hitting 400, slugging 450. You know, 5 RBIs. she's extremely important. Of course, playing that DP role, not playing in the field. Almost a DH, except someone's fielding for you. Hoping to get something on the board. And grounds up foul. And that's 1-1. And Sophie's gonna foul that off. 1-2. That is 1-2. You're facing a strikeout here. You gotta choose your pitch carefully. And that's gonna be grounded out to the shortstop. Ooh. Oh, and that is a error. Didn't get the pick. First baseman didn't. Maybe not the throw you want from your shortstop. But you know, we get on base. We're happy with that. And
Yeah.
now,
It doesn't matter how you get on base. As long as you get there, that's all that matters.
well said. And now up to bat, Josie Marr, that second baseman. You know, she's very interesting. You know, she's had a great story. Coach Alkazian even said that she's one of the most improved players this year. See what she can do. Ooh, and that is going to be a ball outside. And Sophie, ready to go whenever she hears that contact. 1-0. Oh. It looks like it's 2-0. Yeah. And it's a 1-1, sorry. Because of the bunt attempt. You know, looks like Josie's just trying to get someone going. She's trying to get Sophie on second. And hopefully she gets on herself. Now it's 2-1. Got to choose her pitch wisely. Ooh. And throw it back to first. 2-2. Solid pitch right there from Valadez on the bottom corner. Just nicks it. And that's outside. Full count here. Potentially final out of the second inning. Hoping it isn't. See what Josie can do. Oh, and that's grounded down the line. Just foul. Close.
Those are always frustrating for the batter.
She couldn't find the inside. You know, got some good contact on that. You could hear it. Just on the outside. Now still 3-2. Oh, and that's gonna find outfield grass. Sophie, see if she can go to third. And she will. Wow. Great hit right there. Josie Marr advancing Sophie to third. And now coming up, we have Brooke Schwartz, the first baseman. See if she can drive in Sophie Weiss.
Yeah, getting on base here, driving in that run from third is absolutely crucial.
Good heat right there from Valadez. 0-1. Now it is. Now it's 0-2. Brooke, see if she can get something. Oh, and that's a strikeout. Good pitch from Valadez. Brooke couldn't get the run in, but we see more from the Patriots here. Of course, Sophie reaching on that error. And then Josie Marr getting the single to advance her. We'll go in commercial as we go into the third, 0-0 game.
I'm all in. I don't know that I'll have any skin left on the inside of my mouth.
Right.
But
right.
I'm all in. Here.
Oh my god.
I got the barbecue. A little slow burn.
This is absolutely peak Payne Roar, it's looking like. Only allowed a double in the first. And bunt attempt. Fair. Carly Nelson. Oh, good grab from Brooke. Wow, Carly Nelson, Brooke Schwartz really connecting right there. And Carly's ready to go in case that bunt comes across. And now, batting 9, we have Sam Varela playing right field for Nogales. Number 9 as well.
How many bunt attempts have we seen from them so far?
I don't know, but it's very interesting. You know, maybe they can't get to the outfield. Maybe they just want to rely on the bunt. Oh, that's a nice pitch from Payne Roar. Just tailing inside. And it is an 0-1 count. So 1 out in the inning. Ooh, just low. And it is 1-1 for Payne. Now, 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. And looks like a fouled off Edith Mendez, but still fouled off. 1-2. Payne's looking to get the 3rd strikeout here, or their 2nd strikeout of the second out of the inning, 6th strikeout of the game. And that's Sam Varela looking to get us in the outfield and get on base, start something for Nogales. Ooh, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Close pitch. Just a bit low. Good taker there, right there from Sam Varela. Oh, and that is grounded. Fair. Carly Nelson. Oh! That's what you want to see. Even if Payne doesn't get the strikeout, you have a solid infield behind you. And that's amazing to know. That's a pitcher.
It's key to having a successful team. They've won 2 in a row to get to this point in the playoffs.
Carly Nelson is doing a shift out there at 3rd. And that's oh, that's fouled off as Jada Eaton is up to bat. Playing center field. Made some good plays out there in center. But struck out first time up as they're at the top of the order. 2 outs in the inning as an 0-1 count. 0 balls, 1 strike. Payne digs in. Ooh, good pitch from Payne Roar. 0 balls, 2 strikes. See if she can get out of this inning with nothing on the base paths, no runs, no nothing. Oh, strikeout for Payne Roar. That is making 6 in the game through 3 innings. You know, this is the Payne Roar you really want to see.
Maybe not for the opposing team, but...
And now, coming up, will be Jules Mazzolini. And we are back here in the bottom of the 3rd. Jules Mazzolini in the 1 hole coming up. Jules got out first time. See what she can do this time up. Bella has been pretty solid on the mound. 2 singles on her. And of course, that error, which wasn't her fault. There's a bit of a misplay from the shortstop in first. And Jules doesn't even want to try that one, even though it's a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike there. Ooh, low pitch, 1-1. And that's going to be grounded. Good play out short. Jasmine Aguirre. They can look good. Even though she had that error in the 2nd, really made up for it there. As Jules gets her 2nd out of the game. And now we have freshman Carly Nelson, of course, playing out 3rd baseman as a lefty. Quite impressive. You know, hard thing to do. Takes a lot of time, you know, get the glove and also turn around, throw it to first, but she's making it work. And also a lefty bat, which I love.
You love your lefty bombs?
Lefty bombs, always. And it's 1 ball, no strikes there. And it didn't take that outside. 2-0. Carly. Ooh, that's a roller. And 3-0 count. This gives Carly an opportunity just to calm down. Doesn't need to swing at it unless it's meatball. Oh, and that is through. And Carly gets on first. Good single right there. Good stuff from Carly Nelson. You know, she didn't need to swing, but she saw her pitch. And obviously, when you see your pitch, you're going to take that. Now, Carly Nelson is on the base path, which of course is a threat to Nogales. You know, with her 7 stolen bases, leading Viewpoint, she's a menace. And that is 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and Throw gets away, but Carly's gonna stick. You know, Nogales feels the pressure and the presence of Carly Nelson. And if she's ready to go, and Payne Roar. Ooh, good take. 2 balls, no strikes. And obviously Payne singled in the first. Nothing could get going from there. And she's gonna take that 3-0. Throwing it back to first. Don't know if that was needed, but just checking the runner.
You never know when they could take off and steal the base there. No, it's always gonna be safe than sorry.
No, Payne has something to play with. And she's gonna ground that Caesar pitch. Carly, 6-2. And that is another single for Payne Roar. 2-2. No, Payne doing a great job finding her pitch, just taking it, and Carly Nelson, you know, showing some speed. Obviously wasn't hard to get to second, but you know, if that was a bit farther, she probably could have taken off for third. You know, up is Edith Mendez, you know, batting fourth. She can drive in on as many RBIs as she wants. She's leading the team with 23. Obviously drove 2 in against Alverno Heights, and that is fouled. High foul. And Edith taking her time. Looking to get this through. You know, only 1 out. But if this is a ground out, this could easily be a double play. Ooh, fouls it off. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Edith, gotta pick her pitch here. Needs to be careful. And grounds that through. Gotta get the run to third. Ooh, they're not gonna go for the double. Maybe hit a bit too hard. But runners on third and second now. All for Natalie Campos. You know, Edith maybe didn't get on base, but she did her job advancing runners. But Natalie has gone out this game before. But let's see if she can get a ground ball through the infield. That is a 1-0 count right now. Ooh, swings and misses. 1-1. You know, great pitch right there. Just kind of waiting for her. You know, that dives down. Just dives down on you at the last second. Great pitch. Another swing and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Natalie Campos looking to get this just in play. Find a gap. Driving Carly. And grounded. Carly's gonna go. Play it to first. And safe! There's the first run of the game! Carly Nelson scores! Natalie Campos doesn't need to be hard hit. You're driving the run. And now 1-0 to Viewpoint. Big stuff right here in the bottom of the third. And now up is Bianca Gomez in the 6th hole. Swings and misses. 0 balls, 1 strike. You know, this just shows that it doesn't need to be hard to drive in runs. And Carly got some speed. She's going to score on that.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision there. Because they can have the out at first, but they decided to go home with 2 outs. And didn't work out in their favor.
Now, 0 balls, 2 strikes. Bianca Gomez looking to keep this inning going a little bit longer. Ooh, strike 3 called. Borderline pitch, but still a good one. 3 outs, but we got to run across. Carly Nelson scores. Natalie Campos, RBI. And now we're going to go to a commercial break. But it's a 1-0 game for Viewpoint. We'll see you in a little bit. The spring season has finally arrived. We're looking forward to seeing a total of 9 teams competing on the field, track, courts, and pool. Baseball is eager to build upon last season after finishing the 15-7 record and getting to the second round of playoffs. The returning starters, first baseman Alden Stone, catcher Lucas Herman, and pitcher Vinny Terracciano have had great success in previous years and hope to make some big plays for their senior years. We asked Lucas about his hopes for this upcoming season.
Well, I think it goes without saying that we're trying to improve from where we were last year. Last year we had a really good group of guys that really bonded together well. No one guy stuck out above everybody else. It was really like a perfect example of like a good team effort. And, you lose some seniors, some injuries here and there, so that can make it tougher than you'd like it to be. But I really like the direction that we're going this year, and hopefully we can, like I said, improve.
Unfortunately, baseball lost to Taft 5-4 in a very close game, and their next game is against Heritage Christian on the 17th. Softball is excited to have another successful year after going 5-10, going all the way to the quarterfinals of CIF Division 7 playoffs. They lost to eventual champions Lakeside in a 10-inning thriller. Their team's led by pitcher Payne Rohr, catcher Edith Mendez, and shortstop Jules Mazzolini. All of them are looking to make a big impact on the season. They have their first game against Oakwood on the 18th at home. Boys tennis is looking to go back to the finals, but now in CIF Division 1. Last season, they made it to CIF Division 2 finals and lost 11-7 against Portola. And sorry, Coach Kikagawa, for the cutoff right there on the commercial, but we are back in the top of the 4th. Payne Rohr looking to keep on going. Angelina Arcos is in the box. Freshman hits absolute bombs, but not off Payne Rohr. Let's see if we can continue this great game from Payne. And that is a 2-0 count. And that is going to be ground. Oh! What a catch from Jules Mazzolini! She loves playing shortstop. Couldn't play there last year, but now she's back. What a pick. Sees that. Good contact. But nothing gets past Jules, does it?
Vintage Jules Mazzolini right there.
And now we have Jasmine Aguirre. Look at that, Jules. She's scared. And Jasmine doubled. See if we can get the strikeout, or it's any out. Ooh, good pitch from Payton Rohr. Top of the zone. You don't think it's going to drop in there, then it drops in there. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, and that is grounded, and that is foul. Jasmine Aguirre up to bat. A little bit delay, but Payne Rohr stepping back on. Jasmine got some good contact on that, but couldn't get in play. And it's now 1-2. Coming in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Payne trying to just keep this ahead of them. And strikeout for Payne Rohr. 2 outs in to this inning, and Payne also has a strikeout, and Jules with a fantastic play at short. And now up to bat, we have Alexis Chavez. Got out in the first. Now Maybe looking to get on base, but Payne Roar trying not to let her. And that is a strike. 1 strike on the batter. Payne shaking it off. She knows. She's on today. This is absolutely vintage Payne Roar. Oh, high ball. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Payne looking to get out of this inning. And swung. Looks like it was fouled or just hit the ground. Still 1-2. Payne Roar. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And high. Ooh, not gonna get the call. Was a bit high. Still, maybe a tempting pitch, that rise ball. Now it is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, she's really fishing for that top of the zone. Just can't seem to get it. It is now a full count. Payne Roar trying to get out of the inning. And there she does it. 8 strikeouts from Payne Roar. Absolutely unbelievable from her. You know, 4 innings, 8 strikeouts. Again, like we said, 2 strikeouts per inning is what she averages. Unbelievable. You know, she's truly a sensation of a pitcher. No wonder she's committed to college already as a junior. She also has 1 more year of Viewpoint softball. So let's just hope we get this again next year. But it's not about next year, it's about this year now, as we're trying to make a run. We're waiting for this inning to start. Coming up is going to be Sophie Weiss. We're going to go to a little bit of commercial break. And we'll be back. 1-0 Patriots heading to the bottom of the 4th. Hello everyone and welcome to the final spring video preview. After 7 years, girls beach volleyball is officially ready for their inaugural CIF season, with many of the indoor volleyball players like seniors Chloe Pfefferman and Claire Williams, who are preceded by juniors Kendall De Ravel and Ava Gronemeyer. They've already started playing games, going 2-1 with key wins over Paraclete and Notre Dame. The next game will be against Harvard Westlake on Thursday the 10th of March. Boys volleyball have started games and are currently at a 3-3 record, with their only losses coming from competitive sets against Crespi, Malibu, and Brentwood. Senior Jack Conlon leads a very strong team who want to bounce back from last year's 4-5 season. Their next game is against Campbell Hall on Tuesday the 15th of March. And finally, the golf team is looking to improve from last season after finishing 2-3. They have some great golfers like freshman Layla Afshari. And we are back. Sophie Weiss up the dish, batting that 7 hole, and she fouls that off. 1-0 game for Viewpoint, and bottom of the 4th. Of course, got some run production in the 3rd. And on the boys' side of things in the baseball softball program, they're winning 2-0 at Serrano, end of the 3rd inning. So hopefully our boys' baseball can get out with a win and also move forth in their playoff run. But we're here right now, and Sophie Weiss looking to do something. And that's a strike. Solid pitch, just a bit behind. It is 2 balls, 1 strike. It just outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Sophie digging in. Oh, swings and misses. And sorry for the mistalk on the count. It was actually 2-2. But Sophie Weiss goes down swinging. A little bit of change of speed just behind it. Or just in front of it, actually. And now up to bat to Josie Marr. Of course, singled and advanced Carly Nelson earlier. And gets through. She singles again. Josie, have a day. Now Josie with her second hit of the day. Now up to the bat is Brooke Schwartz. That's a swing. Gotta be a little bit careful of Josie. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that's gonna be a single. Oh! Good piece of hitting from Brooke Schwartz. And that is an argument. And good just coming out. It looks safe to me, don't you think?
I think it'll be a close call.
They're referring to the umps. I believe it is safe. I think she got her foot in there. They're having a little bit of a meeting up there. I mean, I think it was clearly safe. Trying to make an argument for their case, but I think the call's gonna stand, I believe. Yes, the call's gonna stand as Jules Mazzolini comes up. 2 outs so far. And Josie managed to sneak in there. But there's 1 out in the inning. Runner on first. Runner on first and second. And that is a strike. And now Jules swings and misses. Your balls. 2 strikes. And gonna, ooh, good pick. Got to third. Can't get another out. But runner's still in first and second. And that is now 2 outs in the inning. Jules managed to get on base, but with the fielder's choice to go to third, get out the lead runner. They learned their lesson from Carly Nelson. And speaking of Carly Nelson, she comes up to bat here. Carly, of course, trying to get back on base. Driving Brooke Schwartz. See if she can do it. And that's going to be grounded, just foul. Good thing for us, honestly, because if that was fair, that's an easy step on first. Carly Nelson looking. 1 strike on her. Ooh. Not a bad pitch right there. Just a bit too low. Good idea going away from a lefty batter. And is now a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Oh, and that's hit! And that's going! And that's not gone! But that's fair, and that's good again. Carly is gonna stay second. What a double right there! Carly Nelson's gonna go third on a pass ball. Drives in 2 runs! Absolute scenes here at Robertson Family Field. Carly Nelson, have a day. Gets that double. Almost a home run. But not just out. Finds her pitch. That's 3 runs right there. 3-0 game. It's Payne Rohr. Also having a productive day of 2 singles. She comes back up. Takes that low pitch. Wow, that was an adrenaline rush. Carly Nelson getting back on third where she loves to be. And that is 2 balls, no strikes. And Payton gonna take out low. 3 balls, 0 strikes. Looking to get on base. Bring Edith Mendez up. Ooh, good strike. Coming back in. Just getting the edge of the zone. You know, not bad though. Payton can take those chances. Doesn't need to swing at everything. That's low. Payton's going to take her base as she walks, and she's gone on base in 3 at-bats. Would say it's a pretty good day from Payton Rohr. And now we're looking, maybe just a mound visit here. Are they going to take Valadez out? We'll see. Just talking with her. Well, obviously, the Patriots, productive inning here. Runners on 3rd and 1st. Carly Nelson with the 2 RBI double. Clearing the bases. In Viewpoint, you know, this is always going to be a great match. But Payton Rohr on the mound, pitching like vintage Payton Rohr, as she has been all of these playoffs. And along with that, you know, we have Carly Nelson on, Payton Rohr hitting, everyone else hitting. Now Valadez maybe a bit shaken, but her team trying to help her out a little bit, light up the mood. So let's see as Edith Mendez comes back in. Has been out 2 times so far. And now trying to maybe shake up Valadez a bit more. Either get her out of the game or just get on base. But good first pitch strike right there. You know, always when you have runner on 3rd, especially with Carly Nelson, and you have 2 runs in you in the inning, it's gonna be a bit shaken, but you just gotta get through it and come out the other side. And that is 1-1. Edith digging in. Oh, and that's gonna be smoked, but that looks like it's going to center. Jada Ian gets it. And Nogales get out of the inning. And Valadez maybe feeling good about getting out of the inning. But Patriots, the Viewpoint Patriots, your Viewpoint Patriots, get 2 on the board with Carly Nelson, double. And we are going to go to a commercial break. But obviously, 3-0 Patriots going to the top of the 5th. We'll see you in a second.
Resilience is important because it gives people the strength to overcome hardships.
Resilience is the ability to bounce back when things don't go your way. Global citizenship is important because we should all care about the whole world. We should clean up wherever we go, follow rules and laws, and respect the world we live in. I'm sure that everyone would like to live in a world with kindness and friendship.
Academic depth is learning and understanding things on a deeper level so that knowledge can be utilized throughout your entire lifetime.
Leadership calls everyone in a different way.
Inspired leadership is the ability to reflect the support and benefits offered to you back onto someone else in need.
Let's cherish every minute studying in this great community. Let's learn every single day, patiently, seriously, rigorously, fruitfully, and joyfully.
Now, top of the 5th. We are here in the latter end of this game. Nogales looking to put some runs on the board. Let's see if they can do it. First pitch from Payne Roar. And that's rolling on the ground. And Jalen Uribe manages to take that. You know, Nogales, very high profile offense, just can't get it going. Maybe they can get it going in the latter stages of the game, but with Payne Roar pitching like how she is, like that, with the 1 strike, 1 ball, it's very hard not to, you know, swing at everything. And that is now a 1 strike, 2 ball count. Let's see what Payne can get this. Ooh. Very close pitch. Just dips down right before it crosses the line. 3 balls on Uribe. 1 strike. Let's see if Payne can get back in this count. Of course. Foul tip, but doesn't matter. 3-2. You know, Payne today, what's been shown is that she doesn't need to strike out everyone because she has an amazing infield with her today. Of course, Carly Nelson, left-handed third baseman, very impressive, giving us an MVP performance on offense, but also defense as well. And that is foul tipped in the zone. That is 9 strikeouts for Payne Roar. That is 1 out, 1 down, as said by Jules Mazzolini, the shortstop, who's also made an amazing play. Absolutely cat-like reflexes there at short. What you need. But now up to bat is Danielle Masana. And that's going to be fouled off. You know, Nogales had 1 hitter that got on base, which was Jasmine Aguirre. Got on base with a double. But not much from Nogales besides that. Payne Roar now digging in. 0-1. Oh, down the middle. Still a great pitch. 0-2. And that is going to first. Brooke Schwartz, ooh, just beats it. Josie Marr, Brooke Schwartz, all of the infielders are absolutely playing amazing today. That infield's hitting, that infield's defending, they're gloving, amazing. Now we have 2 outs in the inning. And we have Marina Sandoval up to bat. Oh, bunt attempt. Ooh, Carly. Yeah, she laid off the bunt. Because she saw it was a bit outside, I think. Well, Carly's ready to go. She's ready to sprint to that. And the fact that she's getting to that early is really helping her, of course, with her left arm. So she can whip around and throw it. But again, that is 1-1. Apparently she went around.
Yeah, the second Carly sees that bunt attempt, she is running all the way up there.
One, counts even. And there's a bunt attempt, and that is fouled off. She's really trying to bunt that.
Yeah, we've seen it the entire game from them. A lot of bunts.
I think that is about 3 or 4 bunt attempts. Maybe trying to beat them with speed. Maybe Nogales has a little bit of pace on them. And doesn't like the pitch. But almost go one around though. But counts even at 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pain roar. Oh, and that's popped up and into the. That's not into the trees. That's in
play, but hits off the fence.
You know, Carly gives her apologies to the fence right there. Says, "Hey, I'm sorry I hit you, but you know, I hit your buddy out in right field. So I guess we're even."
Wise words.
That's it, the ball. 2-2. Payne Roar trying to get the strikeout and the inning. 2 outs. And of course she does it! Peyton Roar! Of course she does it! Peyton Roar! As it hit the ground, she had to throw the first. Edith Mendez doing her job. That is 10 strikeouts for Peyton. Yeah, you heard me. Double digits 10. When she's pitching 10 strikeouts, Peyton can't be stopped. As we go into the bottom of the fifth. My apologies. Bottom of the 5th. And we're going to go to commercial. And when we're back, we'll be in that bottom of the 5th. We're Viewpoint. We'll get some stuff going. Let's see what's going to happen. See you then.
I'm all in. I don't know that I'll have any skin left on the inside of my mouth.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm all in. Here.
Oh my God.
I got the barbecue. A little slow burn.
And we are back. Natalie Campos comes up. She, of course, had that single, which drove in Carly Nelson for the first run of the game. And she's back up, and that's fouled. 0-1. And like we've been saying all night, all afternoon, same thing. All you need to do is get it in play, and then you have a chance. And Natalie Campos is the definition of that. Gets it in play. Carly, with the blazing speed, went home. He's ready to first, and that's high heat though. For the second strike of the at bat. Good pitch from Valadez.
She wanted all of that pitch there. She wanted to hit that one over the fence.
And that is a 1-2 count. Campos trying not to be the first out and fouls it off. That climbs up the netting. Speaking about that netting, pretty high here. There were worries about the ball hitting the swimmers in the pool behind us. Don't know if that's a worry, as it's 180 to left. 180 to left, probably 300 getting to the pool, and that's grounded through. Natalie Campos gets on. Good stuff from Campos. Second single of the game. This is something I personally wasn't expecting. Viewpoint bats to get extremely alive. I thought Payne Roar was going to be amazing tonight, but it's just showing that this whole Viewpoint team is great. Carly, up top of the order of Carly Nelson, Payne Roar. Natalie Campos has done some work. So has Josie Marr and Sophie Weiss, as well as Brooke Schwartz. Wait, this not even working. And now, Bianca Gomez. Sees the pitch on the ground. And the catcher just gets away from her, but not gonna be a worry.
Right there, you could hear the dugout getting into this game. They're up 3-0 late into this one.
Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And young Gomez thought she struck out, but she didn't. Solid. Bianca is trying to get her pitch. Takes chances at it. And that is a strike. Freezes her. And she still thinks she's getting out. Don't know why, but we go. And think I didn't get out, you wouldn't get in play, and that's to 2, and fielder's choice, gonna get 1 out. But that's okay. No, only 1 out. Runner still on first, but now it's Bianca Gomez instead of Campos. You can't seem to get a double play or anything.
Yeah, maybe they just don't like the field or something. They have not been going for any double plays so far.
The field has not been kind to them. We saw them in pregame, mostly testing it out. First time playing here this season for Nogales. And out to bats Josie Marr. Singled 2 times. Takes that strike down the middle as it's an 0-1 count. And Josie swinging a miss. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Getting some advice from Coach Alkazian. Maybe to slow it down a little bit. Don't need to get ahead of yourself. And that's popped. Foul. 0-2. Here's the pitch. It's 0-2 in Josie Marr. Gets the foul tip, I believe. Trying to pick the second out. Repeat her success in her first 2 at-bats with 2 singles. Josie trying to find her pitch. And she really gets into that one, fouls it off. Fouling off anything in the zone, that's okay. As long as you don't swing and miss, you can foul off as many as you want, Josie. And we're in. And low pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Bianca Gomez misses first. On the, maybe it's a steal attempt. There's a bit of a scare there for Viewpoint, but it doesn't really matter, as Nogales doesn't catch them out. And Josie is back into this one for the 1-2. And leaves that one 2-2. And Josie, that is in play, popped, trying to check Bianca in case she misses first, but she doesn't, and we're okay. But it's second out. And Josie gets on her 3rd at bat, but still, pretty good game from her so far. But coming up is Brooke Schwartz, who got on base in her 2nd at bat, so you can try to repeat a success. She's a pretty good hitter at the dish. So let's hope she can advance. And that is a low pitch for the first ball. And that is going to be grounded. Oh, finds the gap. Brooke Schwartz gets on.
Trying to make a late run here in the 5th. Now a runner in scoring position.
Now up to bat is going to be a leadoff hitter, Jules Mazzolini. Maybe not the day she's won so far, but that's alright. Let's see if she can do something here. Takes the outside ball, 1-0. And my apologies, that is actually Brooke Schwartz. Bit of a mismatch there, but getting on base was Josie Marr. Kind of mixed up stuff. Things happen. So, Sophie Weiss was the first out. Josie Marr just singled, making her 3 for 3 on the day. And now Brooke Schwartz. I was up at the dish. My apologies once again.
Wind's a little brutal out here in center today.
Yes, it is. Not looking great. Ooh, good. It's gonna foul. Watch your head, and hopefully no one got hit.
I think we're all good.
We are
A
A-okay.
little scary when that happens.
Of course, as Brooke Schwartz managed to actually get it over the high netting, something that some players trying to hit home runs can't do. And that is a strikeout. And that is the inning. 3 outs. Viewpoint can't get anything, but runners on first and second. Not bad. We go to the top of the 6th. Second to last inning here. Let's see what can happen after the break. Hello, and we are back for our second preview of the spring season. Starting off with swim, they had a great season last spring. The boys finished 6th in CIF Division 2, and the girls finished 2nd in CIF Division 3. Now both teams are in a tough Division 2, where they hope to find similar success. The boys team is led by juniors Pierce Downs and Alan Zia, who are both returning CIF swimmers. The girls are led by more returning CIF swimmers, senior Grace Reinerson, junior Sam Albrecht and Sophia Younger, and sophomore Eileen Portillo. Tuesday, the 1st of March, we host Oak Park for the first meet of the season. Next, we have track, who's also in season. The teammate to CIF finals last year but came up short. With a strong squad, they're looking to make it back. On the boys' side, they have senior Henry Didden and junior Elian Egarongbe. For the girls, you have junior Jolien Mackey and sophomore Kayla Francois Moody. Their next meet is on Saturday, the 26th of February in Malibu. Finally, we have lacrosse. Last year, they had a 3-5 record and finished 4th in Gold Coast League. They have returning stars in junior attackman Zach Morella and senior midfielder Logan Tom, as well as new senior goalie Fox Ashwood. They play Lock and Yada away on Friday, the 4th of March. We interviewed Fox on how they can improve from last season.
Oh, man. Well, firstly, I wasn't there for last season, but I got to watch a lot of the games, and I think mainly we have a lockdown on defense.
And I am very sorry, Fox Ashwood, senior going to UCLA. Congratulations, by the way. But we have a softball game to watch, as there's 6 more outs for Payne Roar to get in this whole Patriots team. 3-0 game right now. And that is another bunt attempt. Carly Nelson on it. And I believe that was Bianca Valdez. Looked about Sam Varela. But, you know, this bottom of the order is really trying to bunt a lot here. They are and now Payne Roar getting ready to pitch to Varela. As there's another bunt and misses. That's the first strike. And speaking of cutting off Fox Ashwood, we just saw Fox walking around. If you were watching, we are extremely sorry.
Celebrity around the campus.
But softball is a bit more important right now. And bunt, hopped. Can we get to that? No. Bounce off the fence. That is 2 strikes on Varela.
You have an over-under for how many bunts we're going to have?
Looking at it, if we get to this bottom of the lineup again, I'd say we're going to get 3 more. Because the 7, 8, and 9, all 3 of them are bunting. And that is just low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Payne Roar. Payne Roar, of course, with 10 Ks today. Make that 11, Peyton! Woo! Good stuff from Peyton. Getting the crowd fired up because they know they have an absolute ace, Cy Young, on the mound.
The crowd or the commentator?
I think both. I am the crowd. And now up we have Jada Eaton. 2 outs. Has gone out 2 times today. And also 2 outs into the inning. And she's going to ground, get to first. Can't she? Is that fair? That was foul. And that is a 0-1 right now. Jada Eaton, the best contact hitter on this team, hitting for very high average. Can't seem to get it going today. But let's see what she can do now. Payne Rohr has the 0-1 pitch on her. And she's going to reach. Jules Mazzolini can first. And that's an out. Gets out of the inning. That's very good stuff from Jules Mazzolini. Again, Payne, you have amazing outfield behind you. Or outfield and infield behind you. I think everything's A-okay. Now we're going to go to another commercial break. And when we're back, we will be in the bottom of the 6th. The spring season has finally arrived. We're looking forward to seeing a total of 9 teams competing on the field, track, courts, and pool. Baseball is eager to build upon last season after finishing the 15-7 record and getting to the second round of playoffs. Their returning starters, first baseman Alden Stone, catcher Lucas Herman, and pitcher Vinny Terracciano have had great success in previous years and hope to make some big plays for their senior years. We asked Lucas about his hopes for this upcoming season.
Well, I think it goes without saying that we're trying to improve from where we were last year. Last year we had a really good group of guys that really bonded together well. No one guy stuck out above everybody else. It was really like a perfect example of like a good team effort. And, you lose some seniors, some injuries here and there, so that can make it tougher than you'd like it to be. But I really like the direction that we're going this year, and hopefully we can, like I said, improve.
Unfortunately, baseball lost to Taft 5-4 in a very close game, and their next game is against Heritage Christian on the 17th. Softball is excited to have another successful year after going 5-10, going all the way to the quarterfinals of CIF Division 7 playoffs. They lost to eventual champions Lakeside in a 10-inning thriller. Their team's led by pitcher Payne Rohr, catcher Edith Mendez, and shortstop Jules Mazzolini. All of them are looking to make a big impact on the season. They have their first game against Oakwood on the 18th at home. Boys tennis is looking to go back to the finals, but now in CIF Division 1. And we are back. 3-0 ball game, the bottom of the 6th. Viewpoint looking to take the game. Could potentially be their last time up. But let's see. And up to bat right now is Jules Mazzolini. Has had 2 outs so far. Didn't have a good game last time against Alverno Heights. But let's see what you can do. Oh, and that's rocketed foul. Flown into the trees. We're sorry, little squirrels. We are very sorry. And that is now 0-1. It looks like Jules actually found the pitch she wanted just a bit early on it. Because if she was a bit later, good timing, that might be gone. Now that is 1 ball, 1 strike. Jules, 1-1 on her. Dropping in, not a strike. Really fishing for that outside of the zone. Valadez, maybe not the day she's wanted. Coming in off the 3-point, with about 3 ERA, about 3.57, I believe. And gets 3 runs on her. This whole Patriots offense has been great tonight. And Jules, early on as well. That is absolutely hit. Jules is finding that pitch. That pitch that's a bit high. It's a bit high in the zone, but not too high. That's where she likes it. She can go straight out and slam it. Just needs to be a bit later, a bit too eager. But we love that. We love that eagerness from Jules Mazzolini. And that's grounded. Ooh, third baseman stops it, but Jules is gonna reach. And don't know if that's an error or a single. Either way, she's gonna get on. And Jules gets on base for her first time tonight. And now coming up is Carly Nelson. She's had an amazing day today with a single, a double, gone batted in once, and in that double she also has 2 RBIs with it. To see what's gonna happen. Valdez pitches, and Carly is gonna take that low. It is a 1-0 count right now. Just outside. 2-0. Seems like it's a very different game plan from Valadez on that lefty batter. Unusual. Not a lot of lefty batters I've seen. Oh, and that's bombed out for single, and Jules gonna stay. Carly adds another single to her resume tonight. But like I was saying, Valadez with that lefty batter, really trying to fish for the outside, maybe get a swing and a miss on a changeup. You know, a changeup diving down and also going right away from the batter, especially on a lefty, is gonna be nasty. Because it's just kind of natural just to go out, take that outside pitch if it's there. But if it dives down, that's scary. But now Payne roars up. She's reached on all 3 attempts, 2 singles and a walk. And she takes another ball, speaking of the walk. Payne digging in. Sees the ball down. It's right now a 2 balls, 0 strike count. And that's low as well. 3-0 on Payne. Maybe just walk her here. Every time that ball's right in the zone for her, it's gonna be a hit, it looks like. Valdez looking to pick her pitches, but there's no outs. Walk could potentially load the bases. And Payne's gonna get that going to 2, hopefully. Oh, and she misses it! That is an error. And there's runners on first, second, and third for the Patriots. What happened right there? I mean, it looks like ball just went to second. I believe that was Danielle Masana. Masana just tried to glove it, get it to second herself, but just couldn't get it. Ball fell out, and now another mound visit for them. Let's just see. Maybe they're gonna go to their second pitcher. See what Nogales does, and they're gonna keep her in, I think. Kind of gets. Ooh, no, they are actually going to take Valadez out. Valadez is going to be out of the game. And now up, it's going to be Daniel Masana, the second baseman that just made the error. She has a 5.03 ERA on the season, 10 strikeouts, 55 innings pitched. You know, maybe a bit worse than Valadez. But let's just see. She's hoping to get Nogales out of this jam. As bases are loaded for Viewpoint, it's looking like sunshine and rainbows right here for the Patriots. So let's hope that they can put some more runs on the board, make this their game completely, and not leave anything up in the air. You know, this is also quite unusual for Nogales, as last time they had 17 runs on Faith Baptist, 17-7 game. You know, maybe that game showed that their pitching wasn't amazing, but you know, coming up with 3 ERA, it's pretty solid. But the bats just haven't been alive tonight for Nogales. I believe that's because their top 2 hitters, Jada Eaton and Angelina Arcos, both of them haven't been on, both freshmen. You know, scared about all the home runs that were possible. But it looked pretty good from Payne Rohr and the whole infield, who have nothing past them besides a double in the first. And now Nogales is getting ready. And it's going to be a simple change as Valadez goes to second, and pitching is going to be Masana. And here's the pitch. Edith Mendez doesn't want to take it, as that's going to be a strike in the middle. That's okay, you know, you have runners on first, second, and third.
Bases loaded.
You're free to take it. Here's the second pitch. And Edith, oh, over her head. And that apparently hit the bat. From what I heard, I believe that we scored a foul ball. And that is 2-0. You know, maybe sorry, 0-2, my apologies. You know, maybe mistake or extremely calculated as a foul ball. Another one.
They had a lot of velocity on those foul balls. Now they just gotta get them in play.
Edith Mendez, a player with extreme pop, most pop in this Viewpoint lineup this season, and also batting that 4 spot. It fouls it off again, just a bit low, but Edith really finding her pitch, as it's 0 balls, 2 strikes, 4 pitches seen, 2 fouled off. Of course, that foul in the back over her head. And now Masana, first batter of the game, looking to finish her off. And that is just high, 1-2. Not a bad pitch, trying to find that top left corner. Can't seem to grab it. And now Mendez getting cheered on from her team, hoping to get something. And another one high. Edith ducking for that one. And now the count is 1-2. It is 2-2. My apologies. Again.
It's alright.
And Edith, oh! She absolutely gets ready for that one.
That was blasted.
You know, a bit of a slower pitch. Edith, if she keeps that fair, that is absolutely going.
Maybe that could have gotten into the pool.
Unfortunately, there are no swimmers or coaches in that area for us to hit. Now Edith Mendez getting ready. Fouled that off. Oh, high heat strikes her out. You know, interesting pitch mix there. As Masana goes for the very slow pitch. Edith gets in front of it. And then she goes back to the really high velo fastball. Or just pitch up in the zone. And Edith just a bit late. As Masana finishes off her first batter for the first out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And now we have Natalie Campos. Singled 2 times. And then got out via fielder's choice.
That first out of the inning is actually very big because, you know, if they're able to get a double play, you know, they would leave the bases loaded after having no outs.
Obviously, it's going to be a really big confidence booster going to the top of the 7th with only 3 runs to grab instead of a possible 4, 5, or 6, or 7. That is fouled off by Campos.
We'd like to thank everyone for watching. So it's our first public broadcast of a game, and it's very exciting to see a lot of people come out here for it.
We thank you all you beautiful people out there in the chat and in the crowd. And Natalie Campos, see if you can take the pitch here. As Masana steps on. And that's grounded. And Kinchi got, ooh! Roder, that's gonna get the run in. Bit of positioning mistake right there from the third baseman. As you see, Jasmine Aguirre wanted to go third and then first to get the quick double play that Daniel was talking about previously. Instead, third baseman wasn't ready for it. And now that is 4-0. Runners on third and second. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Bianca Gomez up. Good Jasmine got the out at first anyway. But I'm pretty sure you would have preferred the out at third and first. Now Bianca Gomez Grounds that, and that's going to be not through. And Valadez gets the out. We are going to the top of the 7th of the 4-0 game. Good stuff from Nogales. You know, changing pitcher. Masana, 3 batters, gets the last 2 outs. Only 1 run across, which will be unearned. Some solid stuff. But now going to the top of the 7th. Let's see what Viewpoint can do and if they can finish off this victory. We'll see you then. Hello everyone and welcome to the final spring video preview. After 7 years, girls beach volleyball is officially ready for their inaugural CIF season, with many of the indoor volleyball players like seniors Chloe Pfefferman and Claire Williams, who are preceded by juniors Kendo De Ravel and Ava Gronemeyer. They've already started playing games, going 2-1 with key wins over Paraclete and Notre Dame. Their next game will be against Harvard Westlake on Thursday the 10th of March. Boys volleyball have started games and are currently at a 3-3 record, with their only losses coming from competitive sets against Crespi, Malibu, and Brentwood. Senior Jack Conlon leads a very strong team who want to bounce back from last year's 4-5 season. Their next game is against Campbell Hall on Tuesday the 15th of March. And finally, the golf team is looking to improve from last season after finishing 2-3. They have some great golfers like freshman Layla Afshari and seniors Aiden Weitzman and Andrew Yonan, who are looking to lead the golf team to a great season. Unfortunately, they start off their season with a tough loss against Windward. Hopefully the team can bounce back in their next match. Everyone, that is a wrap for our spring season previews. Go show all 9 teams lots of support during the next 3 months, and good luck to everyone competing. And we are back. Potential last 3 outs of the game, Daniel. How does it feel?
Well, Peyton's been locked down, and we expect no less out of her.
And going with that, solid infield. All 4 of those infielders around her, not including Edith and Payne, have been great. Of course, Payne Rohr has been great today, and that's going to be hit, and Autumn Krashek out for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's getting loud in here.
And now it is getting loud. 1 out right now.
Two more outs to play with.
And that was Autumn Krashek on the fly out under it. And now Jasmine Aguirre is up. She's the only Nogales player with a hit tonight. And hits in Nogales, obviously very heavy offensive team. Hits a lot of home runs, pretty high averages, but 1 and 2, Jada Eaton and Angelina Arcos. Maybe a bit flat tonight, but that's hit as Jasmine Aguirre is on. Oh, and Autumn Krashek's going to get away from her as Aguirre is going to go 2. It's going to be all right. There's another double for Aguirre. That's the second hit for her of the game, the second hit for Nogales. You know, runner in second. Payne's not sweating. I'm not sweating. I think we'll be okay.
Nogales looking to start a run. And you're playing Peyton. It's pretty difficult to do.
Well, let's see if Alexa Chavez can help start a rally. Of course, Aguirre on second. See what Chavez can do. And that's going to be, ooh, Carly. Oh, I think that was a bit of an error from Payne. Couldn't glove it, but Carly's right next to her. Payne's laughing it off. Carly, of course, that amazing third baseman. I'd say arguably the MVP of tonight's game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to argue against that, as we are down to the final out.
As Jules announces 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. 1 to go for the Patriots.
Trying to move on to round 3 of the CIF Southern Section Ford Championships.
And Payne ding in. Is Uribe up, and that is the first strike. It is 0-1, everyone. It is 0-1. And that is popped. 0-2. 0 balls, 2 strikes. One more strike away, potentially, from ending this all and sending the Viewpoint Patriots to the next round. And Ethan Payne talking about how to get the final strike. You know, Ethan saying to Payne, you know, just trust your stuff, because your stuff is absolutely amazing. Arguably best in California. 0-2 count. And that's a ball outside. 1-2 on the end of our seats right here.
Close pitch. It's one that you really want. Get this game over with behind you.
Payne, the whole Patriots team has had an amazing defensive day. Of course, offensive production's been amazing. And that's flown out. Foul. Catch off the wall. Hey, count for anything? Sadly, no.
I'm gotta disagree with you there.
Damn it. And it is a 1-2 as that ball is fouled off. Oh, 2-2. That's a borderline pitch.
Doesn't get the call. You know, you have the balls to play with. You still have 2 more balls to play with. Only 1 more strike you need.
Payne Roar looking to end it. And she does! Payne Roar! 12 strikes! 12 strikeouts, sorry. And that is the game. Final. Viewpoint 4, Nogales 0. Payne Roar is going to end the day with 12 strikeouts. And that defensive performance is absolutely amazing. Of course, the infield, Jules Mazzolini, some good picks. Brooke Schwartz, some good picks. Carly Nelson, that left-handed third baseman, who I believe has been the MVP of today's game. Of course, driving in those 2 in the bottom of the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, certainly hard to argue against her being the player of the game.
You know, a great player, had a great game. Payne Roar as well, great game, 12 strikeouts. This is really a vintage Payne Roar, the one we've seen all season on all playoffs.
Heading into round 3, they'll be back at home Thursday
against the, I believe the winner will be back home, as Daniel said, on Thursday for the winner of Mayfield and Catella, I believe. As we don't have any news on that game so far, but Viewpoint is now in round 3 of the CIF Southern Section Ford Championship playoffs of Division 6. And it has been quite an amazing game, wouldn't you say? As they're going to take some pictures now. And we will also end the stream. Thank you, everyone that came to watch. Thank you, everyone that supported us, our instructors for our sports media class, Coach Bishop and Coach Shihai. I'd like to thank Patrick Moyal, the leader slash head of the athletic department, and everyone else that made this possible. Mr. Powers, anyone that gave us equipment, and thank you all the fans that came up in chat. Thank you for the kind words. We're excited to bring this content to you and excited to commentate over this great game. But for now, this will be goodbye. Patriots win 4-0. And this will be a goodbye for now from Robertson Family Field. Good night, everyone. See you guys later.
to watch some of these young ladies actually grow from where I started coaching them, some of them as young as 10 years old, and to see where they've matured to not just as ball players but as great human beings is just an absolute honor.
There's constant pressure of a game, but it makes it really fun, and it's like made the 8 of us that have been playing, or 8 or 9 of us that have been playing, a lot closer, and I think it's like really helped with our teamwork because now we know that we can really depend on each other.
It's been actually really interesting for me as a pitcher, kind of adjusting to maybe the holes in the defense, kind of trying to find ways to still get outs even if the defense isn't exactly the configuration that I would like it to be, and I think it's been challenging, but I think it's been a good challenge.
I think the rest of the season should be very good because we have worked through a lot of issues of playing together. I mean, when you come from a bunch of different areas, different sports, and come together, it takes some time to gel.
I think it's all about finding like what used to help me when I was first starting out playing, and just kind of passing on my knowledge, because obviously I've been playing softball for 11, 12 years, so I've gained a lot of it. And it's just about finding, like, when they make mistakes, finding ways to help kind of with constructive criticism, like, rather than kind of like putting people down.
Women's sports are not as popular, and they should be, because I think they're more competitive. I think women put in more energy and more effort at times than most of the men put together. But it'll take this generation coming up to put their foot down and say, I want our seat at the table.